Yeah, he was a b-boy breaking on floors. Started at the age of 6 with his brother in charge. He had him spinning on the concrete and jumping on cardboard. All the kids gave him props and rewards, B's and C's, but in gym he had an A on his card report. He thought for sure that this was the passion he received from the Lord. He had his mom and dad worried he was skipping his chores, but he had center stage glory with his crew and his boys. His fam called him Drew, but his name was C4, cause his top rock was wild enough to blow up the floor. Boyd's only 14 but more than a tour, so he would ride out to all the jams and the ciphers. At all the high schools he had a rep as the nicest, cleanest windmills, and his kicks was the whitest. But dance and his crew was filling his whole life up. But then one night out at the club, he saw a b-girl whose moves pulled a fall from a scrub. Had a tight coffee grinder and his sneakers were sharp, so he jumped on the floor and started breaking her heart. Yeah. And he 6-stepped and flipped and did his best up rock and a couple of tricks. And he 6-stepped and flipped back. Yeah, he did his best to impress. He did a few weird swipes with a clean 6-step. And he 6-stepped and flipped back. Yeah, he did his best to impress. He did a few weird swipes with a clean 6-step. She stepped in the room and surveyed the crowd, just the usual scene with the music too loud. She moved from Atlanta to this California town, didn't know many people, so her cousins took her out. She was born and raised in the middle of the South. Mom and dad moved a lot, trying to put food in their mouths. Only one girl and 4 brothers in the house. Since a very young age, she was tough as a child. Brothers into hip-hop, they gave her the sounds. Apache break beats, planet rock and breaking bells. Her girl cousins told her that she had to chill. She never found a man if she was out chasing windmills. She needed someone makeup and higher heels, a push-up bra and some longer nails. But she wasn't into that, so they rolled their eyes, rolled up their thigh highs and rolled out on their wheels. At the door and the bouncer frowned, looking at her tracksuit and her Puma Browns. But her cousins did some flirting and they got her in, and that's when she saw a boy out getting it in. Like yeah. And he 6-stepped and flipped and did his best up rock and a couple of tricks. And he 6-stepped and flipped back. Yeah, he did his best to impress. He did a few weird swipes with a clean 6-step. And he 6-stepped and flipped back. Yeah, he did his best to impress. He did a few weird swipes with a clean 6-step. Now a man finished rocking and he's about to take a bow, but this girl he's never seen is stepping out from the crowd. She got a Kangol beanie and a cocky little smile, and the DJ drops the needle and she starts to go wild. While he watches, she hits him with a power move, then she freezes on the ground. She's back on her feet, moving as the beat bounces, like the world's moving all around. He's blown away by the side of town, focused on her and not the girls around her. She bounces to her feet in a big girl stance. He realizes he's found a new reason to dance, so he asks her name and where'd she come from. She says, my name's Tina, but they call me Young Funk. And if you wanna roll, you gotta battle my bros, cause I'm not into players and I'm not no ho. The first night of the rest of their lives, not gonna say whether they are husband or wife, but I will let you know that the story continued long as the DJ had another instrumental. And they 6-stepped and flipped back. Yeah, they did the best indeed. He body rocked while she did a baby freeze. And they 6-stepped and flipped back. Yeah, the b-boy b-girl team, he had a nice head spin and her flares were clean. Yeah, that's the story I've seen. Just 2 young dancers and the spotlight beams. Yeah.